Hey y'all, how you doing today? Dana here, popping in to talk to you about some broccoli casserole. Now, you might have already seen me do a broccoli casserole one earlier in the day, but I wanted to say that my Facebook was having a glitch, so I'm back to do it again just to make sure you get a good broccoli casserole recipe for Thanksgiving. This is on page 85 of Happiness is Homemade. This book is on sale right now on Amazon or ebook, so you can go order it on Amazon. It'll come right to your house. It is called Peggy's Broccoli Casserole. Now, y'all, this is a good casserole. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you like a good broccoli casserole, y'all give me a thumbs up, because I know I love any kind of way to use vegetables that I can get the kids to eat it. So I love this broccoli casserole. Every year, Cousin Peggy brings this to Thanksgiving, and y'all, Cousin Peggy is a phenomenal cook. And anytime I get to eat her cooking, I'm a happy, happy woman. So if you've got good cousins that know how to cook, y'all, give them a shout out down below. Who is your cousin and what is it that they cook? Now let's get on with this broccoli casserole. First of all, you gotta heat up your oven to 350, so mine's already going. You're gonna need about 12 ounces of broccoli. Now, it says to chop it, so I'm gonna use my kitchen shears and just get in there and chop, chop, chop. And that's okay. Now, if you wanna, bring out everything else and do that, you can with the cutting board, but I'm just gonna do this because it works. And you know how it is, people. When we're cooking, sometimes we just need to get the food on the table, and we're not trying to, win a cooking show. We're just trying to feed our family. Okay, I got that chopped up pretty good. Now I'm gonna swap dishes. Look at this, I have this big mixing bowl and I have a small mixing bowl, so I'm gonna swap. And we gotta have 3 eggs. So I'm gonna get those chopped, cracked. Here we go. And y'all, I would show you a complete one right now, but the one I made earlier for the Facebook thing that I had problems with that video, we ate it for lunch. We just got a little bit left. It was really good too. All right, so I gotta have 3 eggs. And I've got to have some flour. This is 3 tablespoons of flour, and I put some salt and pepper in it. Just to your taste. If you don't like a lot of salt and pepper, don't put it. If you do. I put about a half a teaspoon of the salt and 1/4 of the pepper. Now we're going to need that, but I'm going to kind of get in here and start doing this. Oh, let me pour in my butter. You do need melted butter, and this is 1/4 of a cup. Get that going. Y'all, this is so easy. And people do not know how easy it is, and we're not going to tell them. We're going to let them think we slaved away over this. All right, we're pouring the 3 tablespoons of flour with salt and pepper in it. Okay, here we go. Looking good, looking good. Do y'all have a favorite broccoli casserole recipe? If you do, tell me what it is. All right, the next thing we've got to do is add some cheese. And this is 1/2 cup of grated sharp cheddar, okay? And we're gonna add something else that you may not think about putting in here, but it's gonna be good. We're gonna add 12 ounces of cottage cheese. Now, y'all, this will melt in there and it'll give it a good tang, so don't, do away with the cottage cheese. Let's put it in there. Nobody will ever know. It'll give them a little extra protein. Okay, let's get that in there. Okay, now see how easy this is. We are just about done with this. Y'all doing okay today? On my first video this morning, I'll tell you what I talked about. I talked about the time change. Y'all, this morning, we just had that time change this weekend. This morning I got up at 4:27. I thought, oh dear, when will I ever get used to the time change? So if you've got hints for me in the time change, write them down below because I need some. And if you love the time change, give me a heart. If you deal with it like I do, give me a thumbs up. All right, we're pouring this in. All of this is going on top of that broccoli. And remember, that's 12 ounces of broccoli. And then we got to put it in a casserole dish. Now, y'all, this is not the large one. This is the small casserole dish, okay? If you want to do a large one for Thanksgiving, and I recommend it if you're feeding a lot of people, double the recipe. You'll want the big Pyrex But this one right here is just the small one. And this is my antique dish that I love. Y'all know I love antique dishes. So I try to use them when I can. And when I'm using them, I'm always thinking, I wonder who had this dish before me and what they made in this dish. And, you know, I want them to know I'm taking good care of their dish. I mean, I've got a lot of antique dishes I just love. I hope you do. What do you love? If you don't love antiques or cooking, or do you love antiques or cooking? Y'all let me know. All right, you see what this looks like? I've just stirred it all together, and now we're putting it in our pan, in our dish. Y'all, this is gonna be some good. My husband loves this. Ooh, yeah. And you know, if you wanted to make it a little more like a meal, you could add some chicken to it. Some cooked chicken, you know, a can of chicken. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350 and it'll cook, it says an hour in here. It'll cook about an hour, but I would check it at 45 minutes because if it's firmed up, you know, then you're good to go. So hold on. Okay, now I gotta show you something. Y'all remember when y'all visited with me, when I was visiting with Wanda on Friday and we were in Wanda's kitchen? And we made taco spaghetti. That stuff was so delicious. And I hope some of you got a chance to make it. And Wanda's just precious, and she's a good friend, and I'm glad we got to get together in her kitchen. But I've had so many of you ask about those tea towels. Let me go get it. Remember, this is the tea towel that Wanda presented me with. This is hand embroidery, hand lace, and these beautiful little chicken or hens that Miss Arlette made. We've been talking to Miss Arlette, and I'm hoping to have an announcement maybe next week about it. She's thinking about how many she could make, because you know this is all done by hand. Wonderful craft work. So be looking next week, and I will try to get some kind of announcement for this, for those of you that want one of these tea towels, because they are adorable. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little heads up on that. And I love mine. It's hanging right over there in my kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna pull out, this is what is left of that we had for lunch. This is the broccoli casserole. Y'all, it's really good. When you serve it at Thanksgiving with a really rich meal, this helps because it helps with the richness of the other foods that you're eating. And it's just a different taste. But anyway, you can serve this any time of year. It is delicious. It is cheesy, creamy, broccoli. You're gonna love this. It is so good. I love it. I could eat that whole thing. And I will when I turn the thing off. But anyway, I just wanted to see how y'all were doing. Are you making it okay with the time change? And I'm going to tell you, no matter what time it is, the good Lord loves you, and I love you too. Y'all share this video and save it, because you're going to need this for Thanksgiving. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye-bye.